Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel, Life with Milani. I'm Sinai and it is so nice to meet you all. So this is my first video ever and this YouTube channel is going to be, dedicated to me making vlogs, get ready with me's, tips, talking to you guys, just, about life in general. So yeah, so I'm just going to get started with this. Get ready with me. I have some makeup products, brushes, everything behind me to do my makeup. And then I also have a notebook with some questions to answer for you guys while I am doing this Get Ready with me. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first question I have is, how old are you? And first product I have is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I love this primer. It's like really good and I use it every day whenever I am getting ready for the day, trying to put makeup on, and this really helps my makeup stick. So I just put it all over those. Okay. Okay. So how old am I? I am 15 years old. I'm turning 16 on May the 20th. That was also the next question. When is your birthday? Birthday is May 20th. I have kind of a late birthday compared to like some of my classmates or something because, my birthday is the end of the year. So it's just later than everyone else's. But yeah, I think I have like a pretty rare birthday kind of because I don't really know everybody with the same birthday as me. And yeah, and that might be like kind of weird because someone out there in the world does, but I don't know anyone with the same birthday as me. So yeah, the primer is fully applied, and now I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna let this sit for like a minute or so and let it set so my makeup can really stick. But while we wait for that, I'm gonna answer another question. Where are you from? I'm from Florida, and down here in Florida it gets super hot. And also we've been getting like a lot of cold weather recently. Apparently it's supposed to snow on Tuesday, but it hasn't snowed in Florida since like, back in the 1980s. So it probably won't snow, but of course we'll see. But it has actually been getting really cold down here recently, like in the 30s, 40s, 20s, like it's just been getting super cold. Like this is not normal for Florida either because it gets like 110 degrees over here in summer. So, but yeah, it's just been getting really cold lately. But me personally, I like the cold. I like winter time. But I also love summer because you get to go to the pool, get to go to the beach, which we have a beach down here, across the bridge. And yeah, but it winter is just the cute clothes, cute jackets, boots, leggings, shirts and all this. Like I just love winter because I just love the cold weather. I would rather be cold than hot, of course. But yeah, so now since the primer has set, I'm going to apply my Maybelline Fit Me foundation, matte and poreless. This is in the shade 360 Mocha, and I'm kind of running out of this, so I have to apply it onto my hand. So let me go ahead and apply this on my hand real quick to save you guys some boredom, and then I'll be right back to apply it onto my face. Okay, so I had pressed the stop recording button as opposed to the unpause button, which is kind of, annoying, but anyways, I had the foundation all applied on my hand, and I kind of want to go for like a light coverage day today, and this foundation is really full coverage, so I'm not going to use a lot, so I'm just going to try to evenly distribute it onto my skin. And then I'm going to go in with like a same shade concealer to kind of fill in any spots that I didn't get with the foundation all the way. So, but yeah, next question is, what is a hobby you enjoy doing? So I really enjoy volleyball. Back in like 2021, I started watching this volleyball anime called Haiku. Some of you guys may know it, but yeah, I started watching that, and it's about, of course, volleyball, and that's how I really started to get interested in volleyball and, what the sport actually is, and, playing. I don't play, for like a team or anything or competitively, but maybe one day, like if I keep practicing, maybe one day I'll play for my school's volleyball team. But yeah, for right now, it's just a hobby I really enjoy doing and I want to get better at. So maybe one day I can actually play on a team, not professionally, just, competitively kind of for like a school or college or whatever. But yeah, that's just a hobby that I really enjoy doing, that I've really enjoyed, and I taught myself how to play volleyball, took the initiative to watch some videos on it, and actually learn how to play and what to do, certain hits, positions, and all this. So yeah, I'm really glad that I did that because it's a hobby that I genuinely enjoy doing. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Ethereal Light Concealer. This is in the shade Chocolate Truffle. And now I'm going to apply this a little bit to the spots that need a little more coverage. And I'm going to look into the mirror over here so I can see. Okay, so let me see. And this applicator, I honestly don't really like because you keep having to like dip in and get some. I just wish that, it was an applicator that would hold more product at a time. So yeah, but I'm applying this on the spots that need a bit more coverage. Okay, and yeah, there we go. So next question, favorite movie slash TV show. So honestly, I think one of my favorite movies of like all time is Tangled. I don't know, I feel like I've just always loved that movie. Like ever since I had watched it for the first time, whenever I was younger. So yeah, I just love the story, and purple is my favorite color. So honestly, like, Rapunzel, I just loved her vibe, and the long hair was just, it was just, giving. So that's why I just always loved that movie, and, just the whole story about it. It just always interested me. Like, even still now, it's one of my favorite movies. But yeah, I still have a lot of other favorite movies, but whenever I think of, like, a favorite movie, that's one that comes to my mind because it was just a really good movie. And you guys, I'm just realizing that I should do my eyebrows first because I use an eyebrow gel to go over. So that'll probably mess my makeup up like around here. But it's okay, I'll just go in and fix it. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. And this is just a lighter shade for like my under eyes, spots that I want to be highlighted. So yeah, I'm gonna go with this. And next question is dream job. So honestly, ever since I was a little kid, I wanted to be a fashion designer. And like, yeah, I've always wanted to be a fashion designer because, I just love clothes and, the girly things, makeup, hair, and all this. I just love that type of thing. So I've always wanted to be a fashion designer, like work with clothes and all that because it's just interested me for as long as I can remember. Like anytime someone would ask me what you want to be, I would say fashion designer because I'm just so interested in fashion and I want to do something like that one day. But yes, that is my dream job to, be like a famous designer, like, what is things? Donatella, Versace, Gucci, Chanel, like that type of stuff. I wanted to do something like that, but I think for right now, I will have to go in with a more realistic approach, for whenever I graduate and go to college to study something. Because, being a fashion designer is a hard job and making money off of it is probably even harder. So I'd have to go in to a job or a field where I can, guarantee to make money. So maybe one day I'll be able to design clothes for people. in fashion design stuff, but right now I'm just looking at more realistic approaches as to what I want to do for a career whenever I graduate. Okay, so I'm just applying this concealer on my under eyes, under my chin, my mustache area, and I'm doing it kind of right here in the middle of my forehead. And I'm also trying to check the mirror up here to make sure that I'm like blending everything out good, because you know the phone camera and the mirror can look very different at times. So I think this is all good though. Let me double check. Okay, yes. So everything is good and blended. So now I'm going to go in with my Milani bronzer. I use this as a bronzer and a contour because it's a real color, and you get, as you can see, I've used a lot of this because it's pretty good. So I'm gonna go in with this brush, and with this, I just go in on the sides, you know, the places that I want bronzed slash contoured, and yeah, so that's what I do. Then after I'll go in kind of on my forehead to help bring some color back into my face. Okay. While I bring this out, next question is, are you a morning bird or a night owl? Oh, early bird or night owl. So I think I would honestly call myself a night owl just because I normally I tend to stay up a little bit longer. Like whenever I'm laying down, you know, relaxing into my bed, I don't like just go straight to sleep. I'll like continue watching YouTube or something, or you know, just doing whatever. Like I don't normally just go straight to sleep unless I'm like super tired. Then I'll take a nap after school. But most of the time, I just put something on to watch and then you know go from there. But but yeah. So yeah, I think of myself as a night owl because you know I'm just more comfortable like in the nighttime than I am in the morning. I hate waking up in the morning sometimes, like especially for school. I just don't like it. Like seriously. Because I just love sleep. So whenever I have to, you know, wake up in the morning, then it just bothers me. Because, you know, my bed is really comfortable and I love sleeping in it. And so whenever I have to wake up and get active early in the morning for that, it just is not enjoyable, you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna blend. My goodness. Excuse me for 1 second. Okay, so I'm gonna know this. So I'm gonna blend my nose contouring, and for this, I like to go in with like a brush like this and kind of just like buff it out a little bit. I try my best to like learn how to nose contour properly, but honestly, like I'm not the best at it. So yeah, maybe today it'll be good. I hope for you guys. So yeah, but I'm just going in and blending the nose, and I'm gonna go in with a little bit of concealer right down the middle, and I'm gonna blend it in with the same brush so it's not, you know, super highlighted. So yeah. So we're doing this, and now after I do this, I think I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender and kind of just, you know, help it out a little more. Blend. Okay, so that's good. So now I'm gonna go in with my Elf Camo Blush in Elf Camo Liquid Blush, and this is in the shade Coming in Hot Pink. There was a shade that I wanted called Very Well, but they didn't have it in stock when I went. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit of this because this is honestly a very pigmented blush, and this is one of my favorite blushes that I've ever used. I used to use powder blush a lot, but now I use liquid blush, and I think that you know, this is a very good product that you should go get, and it's very cheap. I love both products; they're very cheap, and that that blush only costs $7, so it's really affordable and it's also really good. So I think you should get it. But yeah, a lot of e.l.f. products are affordable and you know accessible to a lot of people, and they're just honestly just a really good brand. And you should probably go look at all of the other products because they're really good. And I use some of their e.l.f. products that you will see later in this video. But for right now, let's look at another question. Do I have any siblings? So yes, I have three sisters, two older sisters and one younger sister. My two older sisters, one is 22 and one is 17, and my little sister is 12. So, you know, we're all kind of all over the place with ages a little bit, not really though. But yeah, I just have three sisters, no brothers, you know. It's always been kind of weird, but also good growing up with sisters because, you know, we all probably hate sharing clothes realistically, but we end up doing it because, you know, we're sisters and maybe I want to wear my older sister's shirt one day and maybe she'll want to wear some pants I have, something like that. So yeah, if you have like, you know, sisters, you'll know like the clothes thing has always been, you know, a thing or a problem. But yeah, sometimes I mind and sometimes I don't. It just depends on, you know, what they wear, honestly. So check. Okay, this is good. So next I like to go in with some powder. And for today, I'm going to use NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Mattifying Powder. This is in, what shade is this? This is in the shade Mocha, just like my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This is what it looks like. It has a little heart printed. Can't really see it, but you know, it's there. So, and this is my powder puff. It's like a pink sparkling one. You wouldn't be able to tell it's pink though because you know it has a lot of built up powder on it. So what I like to do with that, I also use a translucent powder to brighten. So I just kind of pat that off. So whenever I put this powder on, I don't get a white cast from the leftover powder that was inside the puff that I'm using. So yeah, I'm just gonna use a little bit of this. But next question is cats or dogs? Dogs all the way because I have a dog. I have a pug, and her name is Onyx. She is 3 years old, and she is the sweetest, cutest, most spoiled little dog I know. She is she's like the runt of her family, you know, like a mini. So, like the size that, you know, normal pugs are, whatever they're a puppy, like that's only as big as she's gonna get. But we love her so much. She has been such a blessing in our lives. We got her back in 2021, and she's just the cutest little angel, you know? She loves people. She is super nice to people. She will lick on you, love on you, like forever. It's just really nice. She's very sweet. She's also very playful and energetic. So, yeah, maybe one day in another video I'll have to show you guys, you know, her and her playing and stuff because she honestly she's a really sweet puppy and she's also very smart. I feel so. Yeah, I think she's yeah very smart and like intelligent. She only knows how to sit. Really, we haven't taught her any other tricks. Maybe one day, but for now, she is the perfect little kitty who is very spoiled and has a lot of toys. So yeah, so I'm gonna put this back. Let me check. Here. Okay. So, okay. So next I'm gonna go in with my translucent loose setting powder. This is the Wet and Wild translucent loose setting powder. Okay. And with this, I just go in underneath, like I go in on spots that I want highlighted, of course, as I did with the brightening concealer. So I'll kind of do a curve with this to help the nose contour, and then I will bake underneath my eyes. But I'll do the same thing on this side. and bake. Okay, then I'll just go in and get any other spots highlighted. So here, on my forehead too, and I also like to carve out my cheeks. Here, right, let me get a little more. And I like to dust this off after so it doesn't leave a kind of white cast. This translucent powder. This honestly really is a good translucent setting powder because a lot of translucent setting powders still have a white cast with them. And with this one, honestly, I use kind of a lot / a little bit, but this one honestly does not leave a white cast on my skin, which is really good because I have darker skin complexion, so that's gonna look unflattering to my skin tone. So I really think that the Wet n Wild loose setting powder with shade translucent is a really good product, for translucent setting powder to brighten underneath the eyes, kinda. So yeah, I just really love the powder. It's a good powder for me personally, and you should try it too if you like the makeup look at the end and want to know how to achieve this, finish. So I'm going to answer a question while I'm trying to finish, blending this, wiping it away, kind of. So next question is, are you an introvert or an extrovert? Honestly, I think that I am a little bit of a mixture of both. Like, it really just depends on the situation I think that I'm in, at the time, or, who I'm with, because, like, if we're really close, like, I'll be extroverted with you. Like, if I'm really comfortable with you, then, we can vibe, we can be cool. But, it just depends on the situation that I'm in and, the people that I'm with, because I don't just like to open myself up to anybody. So, yeah, I'm really cautious about that. But honestly, whenever I'm, like, alone, I'm pretty much an introvert, like, unless someone speaks to me, because I just don't really like, big crowds and social places like that, really. I really just like to chill by myself. I'm going in with this Hella Beautiful palette, like mini palette. I got this from my mom. Well, I kind of, I got it from her, but I'm going in with this, with this brown shade right here. This is the only non-shimmery shade in the palette, and this shade is called Intention. I'm pretty sure that's what this shade is. It's either called Purpose or Intention. One of those. Like, see, this is how it's kind of formatted on the back, so, you wouldn't be able to tell that much. You kind of can't see it because it's not focusing. But, yeah, so I'm going to go in with my lid. I'm going to go in on the lids with this. But yeah, I think I'm an ambivert, a mix of both introvert and extrovert, depending on the situation. So yeah, I just like to use this kind of fluffy brush and go in on the lid, and I like to use a brown shadow just to kind of take away some of that like shine on my eyes, for my natural skin. To just kind of do that, mattify it, kind of like setting powder, but like without putting setting powder on my eyes. So yeah, but now next I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I use the NYX Powder Louder eyebrow pencil in the shade Espresso. Serena Carpenter. So I'm just gonna brush my eyebrows up like this. Honestly, guys, this eyebrow right here is honestly really difficult because sometimes it just does not want to cooperate. Like, this eyebrow will be looking good, and this eyebrow will just be looking any kind of way. But yeah, so now I'm just gonna fill in my eyebrows very lightly, kinda, because I don't want my eyebrows to look super dark because it just looks weird with my face personally. So I kind of just like a little fill-in product, not too dark, not too light with my eyebrows. So, they still look good, but not like unflattering to my face. So yeah, while I'm doing this, next question is, one quality you've inherited from each of your parents. So this question is a pretty good one. That's why I wrote it down, and it's pretty interesting. So yeah, one one trait that I think I've inherited from my mom is probably, I don't know, this is like a hard question kind of. For my mom, I think it's probably, you know, her looks, of course. She's beautiful. I'm beautiful as well. I love having confidence in my own skin and, just being myself and loving the way I look and loving myself. And my mom looks a lot like me. I look a lot like my mom, of course, because, yeah, I got the good genes. I look like my dad too. But a lot of people out in public will say, "Oh, you look like your mom," like like you can tell like she's your daughter and stuff. Like, and that's a good compliment because me and my mom do look alike. But other than that, I think I got her. I don't know. This is such a hard thing. I think I got her. What's the word for it? Like her willingness to try new things. Like her openness, kind of. Because my mom likes to try a lot of things, new things, old things, in the middle. Here, oh, I'm going in. I didn't need to say what brow gel I use, but I'm going in with the Elf brow lift. This is a really good brow gel. If you want your brows to stay in place for a long time, yeah, this is a really good product to use for that. But yeah, I think I got her willingness, openness to try new things and stuff because I like to try new things and explore new hobbies that I might like doing, or new foods, or new anything that I might enjoy. And with my dad, I think I got some of his like intelligence because he's smart. Yeah, he's smart. So I think I got some of my knowledge and smarts from him because I make A's and B's in school, which is really good. And he's made A's and B's in school, and he's had to make all A's. That was a standard that was set for him. But yeah, I think I inherited some of his intelligence and just ability to understand work and you know comprehend things like that. So yeah, I think I got some of his intelligence. So I got my dad's intelligence and my mom's openness and willingness to try new things. So yeah, so I just did my brows and of course they look good. So next question is favorite school subject. So honestly, I kind of have a mix with school like subjects, like my favorite and oh my goodness, least favorite. But right now, I'm just gonna go in with my Essence Lash Princess mascara. You can't even see it because it's kind of like faded off. But yeah, this is the Essence Lash Princess. So I'm just gonna go in with a lash color and curl my eyelashes and do that. But yeah, honestly, I have debated with my favorite school subject over the years because it's changed because whenever you get to a higher grade, it's higher difficulty. And so like subjects that I like that were my favorite in elementary school might not be my favorite in middle school or high school. So yeah, but honestly I think I'm just gonna name off my favorite subjects like throughout the years. So probably for elementary school it had to be like math because in third grade was whenever I learned multiplication, that's like kind of a standard. And honestly, I just loved multiplication. It just came really easy to me. And yeah, I loved doing little timed exercises because I would always have like, the most half the time in my class, and it was just really enjoyable for me. Math in elementary school wasn't, that hard because it's just kind of getting down to the basics and then helping you, do that stuff to develop your high school and middle school math skills. But yeah, elementary school was probably math for my favorite subjects. Okay. Okay, and then middle school was honestly, I don't really know. Like, middle school was probably English because in middle school, like, that's whenever you start having algebra and that kind of thing. And honestly, I have a love hate relationship with algebra because I've been doing algebra for a while now, and I don't know. I think after a while of seeing the same thing over and over, it gets boring. and it gets harder as like you get deeper into the algebra, like fundamentals, you know, the harder things down the line. Like at first, algebra, it's not super hard. Like if you know it, it's not super hard. But then whenever you get to learning new things, then it's a bit harder to understand or comprehend without, you know, like careful concentration and help along the way. Okay, so my storage had got full, so I had to delete some things, but where I was yeah, favorite middle school subject on English because you know it wasn't super hard, you know, just kind of writing down or learning some harder skills in English in middle school. And honestly, okay, yeah. So my favorite subject right now in high school would probably have to be English because I think that it just comes easy to me. Like honestly, for some people, English doesn't come easy, and I completely understand that because you know I've struggled with reading comprehension in the past, probably you know in elementary school because you're just learning the basics and stuff, and your brain is still developing. So I think I had a little bit of trouble with that in elementary school, but once I got the hang, it was a lot easier. But but yeah, right now I'm going with this NYX NYX lip pencil in the shade espresso as well, and yeah, oh, I'm kind of just lining my lips. I don't normally go this high really, but because of this right here, I'm going a little bit higher. So yeah, I'm going in with this. And next, I'm gonna use these two shades of the NYX Butter Gloss. This is the shade Vanilla Cream Pie, and this is the shade Brownie Drip. So with this, I'm gonna go on the inside of my lip. This is a very light shade of pink. I'm gonna go in right here, and then I'm gonna go in on the outsides with Brownie Drip. And yeah, I just think English this year is kind of coming easy to me a little bit. In high school, I had scored a 4 on my English fast testing. Oh, 4 out of 5, which is honestly, you know, really good, above average. So I was really excited about that. And then, yeah, last question is main goal for 2025. So first, I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Glow Reviver lip oil. This is in the shade Crystal Clear, but you know, from using butter gloss over it and dipping it back in here, it's changed to this kind of pinky color, which is honestly pretty cute. And this scent is minty, and it's honestly smells really good because I love mint things, you know, mint chocolate chip, mint ice cream, you know, all that. Yum, of course. So yeah, I go over with this. But yeah, main goal for 2025 would have to be buying a car. So this year I'm gonna get my license in July, and I'm really excited because you know be able to drive freely and stuff without an adult in the car, of course. So yeah, I think that would be good. But I really want to buy a car because I'll have like it is. I'll have my license, and this year, whenever this career is over, I'm going to be a junior, so I'll be able to drive to school and stuff, drive to places. So I'm really looking forward to that. So this year, I'm also gonna, you know, do my best at saving up for a car. Whenever I get a job, I'm gonna save up, look for cars, go from there. And yeah, I'm just really excited for that, and I hope that this year, maybe by summertime, no, I hope this year by like the end of the year, I will have a car. And yeah, I think that's a good goal to set. And also, yeah, saving money and all that. So I'm just working on that this year whenever I get a job. Because I'm only 15, so it's kind of hard to find a job as a 15-year-old. But whenever I turn 16, I'll be able to get a good job and save up, work for the car, and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's my main goal: getting a car. and just being able to do things. And yeah, so I almost forgot, before I set my face with setting spray, I'm gonna go in back with this Chella Hello Beautiful palette. I'm gonna use a bit of this light shade, this one right here. I'm gonna go in on my nose to, highlight it a bit. So yeah, but that's main goal of 2025. Save up, buy a car, get my license. Those are just the main things that I'm hoping for this year. And with this, I go in with my beauty blender and kind of blend this out so it's not, blinding and obvious that it's there. I kind of want like a little natural glow. So yeah, and actually, let me see. I might go in with my powder puff and use this to set it since there's some leftover powder left. So yeah, that definitely helped it. It looks a lot better like in the mirror in person than on the camera. But yeah, so last but certainly not least, I'm going to go in with my NYX Matte Finish Oh, that's just been, oh god. Okay, so Matte Finish 16-hour setting spray. This is really good. I just started using this, and honestly, this makes my makeup stay for a really long time. Sometimes I'll fall asleep in my makeup, like, if I don't feel like taking it off at night. Sometimes I'll fall asleep in my makeup along with like the setting powders, and with this really helps makeup stay in place. So, and I had just started using this. I wanted to use it for a while, but I couldn't buy it. But I had just got it like, say, last week, 2 weeks ago, and I've been really loving it so far. So if you want a good setting spray for cheap, this is like $10. Yeah, this is a really good setting spray for cheap if you want your makeup to stay in place. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set that in place. So yeah, so this is the finished look. I gotta kind of dry my face a little bit, but yeah, this is my normal go-to. Not every day because I don't do my makeup every day, but this is my normal go-to makeup routine that I like to do whenever I am planning on getting ready for something or just doing a face and makeup for the day. And yeah, it looks. Let me take this off. So yeah, it looks really good. I had to figure out what good products were for me and all these other things, testing products, not liking products, loving products, liking products, that kind of thing, to see which products worked for me. And I have found these good products that have worked for me. And I think I will put all the products that I've used in the link in the description box below, so you guys can go check those out if you want to, if you like the way my makeup's looking. But yeah, this is the finished look, and this is also the end of the video. So I really hope you guys enjoy my first ever video on my channel. And if you guys want to see more content from me, there will be a lot coming this year. Sorry for light flashing. There will be a lot coming this year. So I really hope you guys want to like the video, subscribe, and keep watching and stay tuned for a lot of videos that I will be recording. A lot of different content, a lot of, new content, of course, But yeah, it'll just be a variety of a bunch of things for you guys. So yeah, I'm sorry that the audio sounds like this. I'm using a certain mic. I'll maybe have to get a different one. But for right now, this is what I have to work with. But yeah, if you still want to see more content from me, that's going to be coming soon, of course. Please like and subscribe to the video. Like and subscribe on the video. And yeah, you can follow me on other social media accounts that I will be linking in the description box too. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!